Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudramartaha स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. देवाय तस्मै नमः. Fifth chapter. अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः कर्म संन्यास योगः. अर्जुन उवाच संन्यासं कर्मणां कृष्ण पुनर्योगं च शंससि यच्छ्रेययेतयोरेकं तन्मे ब्रूहि सुनिश्चितम्. Yes, sir. Meaning you can read now. You are under mute, sir. Meaning of the first shloka you can read, sir.
Shall I read, madam? Renunciation of actions, O Krishna, you praise, and again, yoga, performance of action. Tell me conclusively that which is the better of the two?
Again, what, see, in the last chapter, Bhagavan explained that you have to renounce. That is, give up the karma itself. Giving up the, renounce the karma means don't choose the karma. And again, he explains how you should do the karma also. It was little confusing to Arjuna. As Krishna himself says in the 4th chapter, that is in the 34th shloka, he says, what should you do for that if you have doubt? You go to the teacher. See, in the 34th shloka of the previous chapter, he says, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Go to your guru, do the seva, and ask him the questions and clear your doubts. That is what Arjuna is doing here now. Now he has got a doubt. He says, see, he said, you said you renounce the actions itself. When you are telling me to renounce the action, then what is the necessity of telling how I should do those actions? And you are telling about the yoga and the fruits, the way of doing the karma also. So please decide and tell me, should I choose to renounce? That means give up the karma itself. Giving up the karma is what? See, we were always trying to understand the karma can be done in 3 ways. One is giving up the fruits of the action. That is the first way. Second one is giving up the karma itself. Giving up the karma means I don't choose to do a particular type of work. These 3 things will come again and again. So when I say it is karma sannyasa, you should be able to get into that understanding that giving karma sannyasa is not giving up the karma itself. It means that I will not be choosing to do this particular karma. So first one is giving up the fruits of the action. Second one is giving up the action itself. Third one is kartrutva bhava tyaga. That means the agency which is claiming that I have done this work, to give up that ego. So these are the three steps. Here Krishna has actually explained the second one, that is karma sannyasa he has spoken. And he is explaining how to do the karma. That is the first thing which we thought, karma phala tyaga. There we are doing the karma. So how to do those karma? So Arjuna is confused. Should I give up the fruits of the action and do the karma in that way, or shift to karma sannyasa yoga? Karma sannyasa means giving up the karma itself. So that is his question. Let us see what Bhagavan answers. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sannyasa Karma Yogascha Nishreyasa Karavubho Tayostu Karma Sannyasat Karma Yogo Vishishyate.
Renunciation of action and yoga of action both lead to the highest bliss. But of the two, yoga of action is superior to the renunciation of action.
Yes. See, Bhagavan is telling now, both are great. What? Giving karma yoga. Karma yoga means giving up the fruits of the action. Karma yoga is also great. Karma sannyasa yoga is also great. Both are having the same benefits. But what I feel is karma yoga is better than karma sannyasa yoga. So see, in every chapter, when we read continuously all the 18 chapters, it will be like this. In one chapter he says this is best. In another chapter he says this is best. In one chapter he says gnana is the best thing. And in another chapter he says karma is the best thing. In another chapter he says doing dhyana is the best thing. So all are very good informations and all the things are good for. So we should choose where I fit into. All are good only, but I should choose the path where I fit into, whether I fit into the karma sannyasa yoga or karma yoga. So here, according to Bhagavan, Arjuna has to perform the karma now because he is in the war field and he has to do the karma. That is why he is giving more importance for the karma yoga. He says, instead of giving up the karma, that is karma tyaga, karma yoga is the best thing. That is good now. But when we compare both of them, then karma sannyasa, karma yoga is best. See, for all of us, karma yoga is best. We have to do karma. That is the thing. We should not immediately choose karma sannyasa yoga. That's what Bhagavan wants to tell us. And how it should be performed, he is giving again the details in the next few shlokas. This fifth chapter is actually a bridge between the dhyana yoga. Next chapter is dhyana yoga, and the previous chapters which explain us karma yoga. See, in our sadhana, I was telling you, first we do the karma yoga, then the upasana yoga, that is dhyana yoga, then comes the gnana yoga. Karma yoga is to purify the mind, and upasana yoga or the meditation dhyana yoga is to make the mind concentrated. First is purifying the mind, then the mind should be concentrating, or else it will not be able to take the gnana. After that comes the gnana yoga. Then it will be ready to take the knowledge immediately, grasp the knowledge. That is why karma yoga, upasana yoga, and the gnana yoga, they come in the order. And this fifth chapter is the bridge between the Karma Yoga and Dhyana Yoga. That is why he will be telling about the Karma also and also Dhyana also. So continuing in the next shloka, Bhagavan says, Jneyasa nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukam bandhat pramuchyate.
He should be known as a perpetual sannyasi who neither hates nor desires for, free from the pairs of opposites, O mighty arms. He is usually free from bondage.
Yes. So what happens here? One who is free from raga dvesha, one who is free from raga. Jneyasa nitya sannyasi yona dveshtina kankshati nirtvandvo hi mahabaho sukam bandhat pramuchyate. So he is free from raga and dvesha, and he is nitya sannyasi because he is free from all bondages and he can become renounced. What he can be achieving the mukti very easily, moksha very easily. One who is free from raga dvesha, likes and dislikes, that is important. He is doing the karma and he is free from likes and dislikes. Being free from dislikes and likes, how can it be possible? Let us think in that this way. See, all of us have likes and dislikes, isn't it? So we like certain things, we like certain people, we like doing certain things, and we don't like certain things. We have likes and dislikes. How can there be something like there cannot be any likes and dislikes? See, little higher than that is, see, when I say like and dislike, it is only on the surface level. When this comes to raga and dvesha, so raga is attachment and dvesha is hatredness. Like, you hate somebody by just listening to their name, we hate. I can't look at her face. I can't listen to her. Her voice itself irritates me. Her name irritates me. It's like that. Dislike means somehow I don't like that. It is okay. I'll stay away from her or I'll stay away from that object. It is like that. See, I'll just tell you a small story about Socrates, which I really like very much. Socrates, a great philosopher, once was sitting in front of his house and talking to his friend. He will always be talking about this philosophy, only discussing philosophy with his friends. They both will be talking for hours and hours and hours and hours. And after some time, this wife, Socrates' wife, who will be inside, she just throws a pail of water, bucket full of water, pot full of water on Socrates and his friend. Socrates just looks up and says, all this time it was thundering, now it is raining. And Socrates' friend who will be there, he goes to John-Sophie, I think Socrates' wife name is John-Sophie. He goes to her and says, see, you are not comfortable with your husband at all. And he is always thinking of something like, philosophy, talking all those things. And you're not comfortable with him. Always you'll be shouting at him. Why don't you divorce him? Give him up. Why do you want to fight every day? She says a beautiful thing. See, the way Socrates does or thinks or his philosophy, I like. I appreciate him for all that. But I dislike him only for the reason that there is nothing in the house to eat. Every day I have to look for bread. I dislike Socrates, but I don't hate him, she will say. See, that is the difference. I don't hate him, but I dislike him. These two are two different words. Disliking is temporary, it is on the surface. Hating is more deeper. And even raga is like that, attachment. I like is something fine, but I like it so much that I don't want to give it up at all. I want to possess it. That's very, very hard. So one who is, Bhagavan says, one who is free from raga and dvesha. Raga and dvesha is in this context, with this depth, attachment and hatredness. One who is free from that, he is a Nitya Sannyasi. See how beautiful it is. So let us be little conscious about things we dislike and things we hate. Hate is something deeper than disliking. We might have dislikes, we might have likes, but not the attachment and the hatredness. There is just a hairline of difference, but we should understand that. So one who is free from raga and dvesha, Bhagavan says, he is Nitya Sannyasi. He is a sannyasi every day. He is so pure. And that is the reason he can easily get moksha. That is, he can get realized. He can realize very easily. Continuing. Sankhya yoga pruthak balaha pravadantina panditaha ekamapyastita samyaka ubhayor vindate phalam.
Children, not the wise, speak of Sankhya, knowledge, and yoga of action as distinct. Be he who is truly established even in one obtains the fruits of.
Yes. Some people who really don't know this, understand this properly, what they say, Sankhya Yoga Pruthak Balaha Pravadantina Panditaha. Panditaha means knowledgeable persons who know everything. And who is not a gnani, they are called as Bala, ignorant, ignorance. Bala means ignorant. Those who are ignorant, they think this Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga are different. That is, Jnana and Karma Yoga are different. If one practices Karma Yoga, he will get Jnana Yoga also. That is what? Ekamapyastitha samyaka. In the right way. Samyak means correctly. Ekamapya, at least one. At least you practice Jnana or Karma. You will be getting the fruits of both. That's what Bhagavan is telling. How these Karma and Jnana are the same? Let us try to understand that. See, if I want to do some Karma, I should have knowledge about that. Suppose I'm attending a file in the office. I should have the knowledge of how to attend. Only then I will be able to execute that. And if I have the knowledge only, I will be able to execute. Both are like, if I have to execute some work, I should have Jnana. And if I have the knowledge, only then I can execute the work. It is as simple as one of my Guru Bhai will be telling about, if I want to make rasgulla, I should know how to make rasgulla. So if I know how to make rasgulla, I can make rasgulla. So Jnana and Karma will go together. If I'm doing just Karma, I can't just do to work, To work also, I need some knowledge. So if I take anyone, either the knowledge part or the action part, anyone, even if I do independently, God says, you will be getting the fruits of both. So it is like I'm doing Karma, I want to improve upon that, I will definitely take more and more knowledge about that. And if I have knowledge, I want to exhibit it so that I will do karma also. So if I have the knowledge, I will get the knowledge of karma also. If I get the knowledge of karma, I mean, if I start doing karma, I'll get the knowledge also. So here he says both the fruits you will be getting if you do at least one thing correctly. Either follow Gnana Marga correctly, Samyak is correctly, or do karma, go follow the path of karma in a very correct way. Continuing. Yat sankhye prapyate sthanam tad yogairapi gamyate ekam sankyam cha yogam cha yah pashyati na pashyati. Uday Kumar sir, I think your bandwidth is low. I'm getting a message. You can switch off your video and then talk, sir. So
that place which is reached by, sorry, madam.
You can switch off your video, mute your video, and read, sir, so that audio will be clear. It is telling that your bandwidth is low. Ha, sir.
I'll read, madam.
Ha, sir. Please.
Can I? Yes. That place which is reached by the Sankhyas, Jnanis, is also reached by the Yogins, Karma Yogins. He sees, who sees Sankhya and Yoga as one.
Yes. See, what's happening here? Yat Sankhya prapyate sthanam. Sankhya is knowledge here. Whatever is what the level or whatever the Jnanis achieve, even the Karma Yoga, people who are doing the Karma Yoga will also achieve the same thing. Yat Sankhya prapyate sthanam. Prapyate sthanam means he will be getting some position. I mean, it is the internal position. There is no external thing that they can do. Here, it is all the internal growth. So whatever stage the Sankhya person, that is the knowledgeable person, reaches, the person who is doing the yoga also will reach the same position. They are not two different things. You know, all of us are looking towards the realization, that is Atma Sakshatkara, to reach the goal of Nitya Shuddha Ananda Swarupa. So if he starts with the Karma Yoga, he will definitely go through the Upasana Yoga and then the Gnana Yoga. A Gnana Yoga is usually given to a person who is already prepared, has done his mind is pure and he is ready to take the Gnana. The person whose mind is still not, I mean, he has to work out and it has to become pure, he has to start with Karma Yoga only. Whatever position, that is the Mukti, it is not different from whatever is given to Karma Yogi or a Gnana Yogi. So actually speaking, in the Sanskrit language, it is told as whatever path we follow is called as sadhana. And whatever goal we are going to reach is the sadhyam. Sadhyam is the final realization. So this sadhyam is one and the same for all, whether it is for a Karma Yogi or for a Gnana Yogi. There is nothing other than that or beyond that. So both Karma Yogi and Gnana Yogi, they will be reaching the same thing, that is the same stage. And a sadhak should know this, both of them are same. Yaf pashyati sapashyati. One who understands this is a person who has understood everything in a correct way. Continuing. Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamapnuma yogataham yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena gacchati.
But renunciation, O mighty aunt, is hard to attain without yoga. The yoga harmonized man of steady contemplation quickly goes to Brahman.
So, without yoga, he cannot get sannyasa. Time and again, we are repeating the same thing. If he gets sannyasa without doing the karma, it will be sorrowful. A person who is actually getting the knowledge with the karma yoga, he will get the Brahmapada, Munir Brahmana, Yoga Yukto Munir Brahma, Nachirena Adi Gacchati. So he will be getting into this realization very easily. That is why time and again Bhagavan is telling, do karma yoga, do karma yoga, do karma yoga. This is a beautiful chapter where we have to purify ourselves and do the karma in such a way, giving up the fruits of the karma. All these days we were doing karma in such a way that we wanted to have fruits and that particular fruits. But now we should start practicing that, do all the karma without expecting any fruit. So without expecting any fruit in our way of living is, I do all my, because most of us are family people, we have to take care of the family without expecting any results. Like, I bring up my child and then I finally think after, in my old age, my son will take care of me, my daughter will take care of me. Maybe that is the fruits we all expect. As parents, we have done so much. Why should we not expect that? So when there is expectation, there is disappointment. And when we expect that particular fruit, there is always disappointment. So Bhagavan says that we should do the work as karma yoga. All the work we do should become karma yoga. That means giving up the fruits of the action. So one who can do all the work like that, for him, sannyasa is easy. And sannyasa will not be sorrowful. Sannyasa means giving up these things. See, giving up the fruits of the action, he will not be sorrowful, isn't it? See, same example if I take, we bring up our children and finally we think that they will take care of us. If we have done our work as karma yoga, we have understood Bhagavad Gita, and then we say, no, for our joy, we brought our child. And for my joy, I have brought him up. As my responsibility, I have given him all the education. Now I will leave him, I will give him the choice to take care of me, or it is his choice to take care of me or not to take care of me. So my duty I have done, I have taken my responsibility and I have done everything. And rest, I leave it to him. So if that is my attitude of bringing up my child, never will I be disappointed. There is no sorrow. See, that is what sannyasa says. Now I have done karma yoga, and now if I have given up the fruits of the action, so next for sannyasa, that means giving up everything, there is no sorrow there, because I have not expected. I always feel that I have taken the responsibility of doing things and I have done my duty. See, there are two different things, duty and responsibility. These words I always talk about. See, duty is somebody enforces you to do certain things. See, it is your duty to do this because you are paid from morning till evening. You have sitting here and this is your duty, you must do. Responsibility is not like that. Responsibility is I take the ownership of doing it. I feel that I should do it because, see, bringing up a child is not the duty, it is my responsibility, isn't it? I take the ownership of that. I say that I will be responsible for that. If my child is not doing good, I will be responsible for that. So I take the responsibility of bringing up my child in a very, very good way. So duties are enforced on us, but responsibilities, we take it. We understand and we personally take out those, take the responsibility of doing all the things. So here Bhagavan says, one who does not do this karma yoga, and when he gets this sannyasa, it will be sorrowful. So he has to do karma yoga. If he has done the karma yoga, immediately he will be getting the Brahmapada. That means realization. It is easy for him because he has already learned to give up the fruits of the action. It is easy for him not to be sorrowful when he has to give up everything. The sannyasa part will not become difficult. Why God is speaking about sannyasa? Sannyasa means giving up. See, in our life, we have 4 ashrams. If we divide our life 100 years into 4 parts, first is brahmacharya, then is grihastha, then is vanaprastha and sannyasa. Brahmacharya is the childhood where we study and do everything. Brahmacharya, then grihastha, we get married, have children, earn everything, prosper. And then is vanaprastha. Vanaprastha is not giving up everything. We are getting ourselves ready to give up everything. And then we go to sannyasa. If a yogi has done his work, that means giving up the fruits of the action, in vanaprastha, that is during vanaprastha, it is easy for him to give up everything and get into the next ashram, that is sannyasa ashram. If he has not done karma yoga, he is still attached to all those things. He cannot give his property to his son or give all the possessions to his children and then walk away, or at least a part of it. So that is why here Bhagavan is telling it's very, very important to do karma yoga so that sannyasa will become easy. So brahmacharya is for studies, vanaprastha is for getting married and prospering, have children, earn a lot of money, prosper in all the fields. And then comes the vanaprastha, retire. Once we retire, we should be able to give up our grihastha and then go to the sannyasa ashrama. That is, vanaprastha is very important. It is between the grihastha ashrama and also the sannyasa ashrama. We have to get ready. That is the I think most of us are in that particular ashrama now. Try to give up this grihastha ashrama and walk to the sannyasa ashrama. So Bhagavan says, one who has done karma yoga, he will not be sorrowful to give up everything and go to the sannyasa ashrama. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkam apnoma yogataha. He will never be sorrowful. Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena adhigacchati. So once going to the sannyasa ashram, very easily he will get that Brahmapada. Okay. We will stop there for today and continue in the next class.